What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bull Combo. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's been another week in the Metaverse, and that means another week's worth of Metaverse news to get through. So before we get started, as always, if you want to jump to a specific spot or to a specific topic I'm covering in today's video, you can use the times listed in the description below to do that. If you guys like this video, make sure to like it, hit that thumbs up button, and if you like the content you're seeing here, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell to get notified. Number one, it really helps the YouTube algorithm push this video out to people that want to see it. And number two, really just shows that you people appreciate this video, and that makes me want to put out more. So if that's something you want to do, I'd really appreciate the support, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into this week's weekly update video. We're going to kick this week off with Tencent. Chinese social media giant Tencent Holdings expects Beijing to allow Metaverse virtual environment services to operate in China. In some of its first public comments on the Metaverse, Tencent, China's biggest company by market value, welcomed the potential for gaming business opportunities in a post-earnings call on Wednesday. However, they did acknowledge that China's version of the Metaverse would need to be different to the rest of the world's. As one can imagine, this is huge for the adoption of Metaverses globally. There's been a lot of conversations about the future of the Metaverse, and a lot of those conversations have centered around restrictions in places like China and how those restrictions could hold the Metaverse back from global adoption. So with this recent announcement, it sounds like the global viewpoint on the Metaverse could be shifting in a very positive way. We're going to have to keep an eye out for more news here, but it's really encouraging to hear that China might be getting in on the Metaverse game, because obviously if China gets in on this, we're going to hit a point of global adoption that'll probably be irreversible. So this is just a great sign as a whole. Disney. During yesterday's fourth quarter earnings call, Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Chapek confirmed that the creation of the Disney Metaverse is underway. While Chapek didn't expand on the specifics of what the Disney Metaverse might look like during the call, it's likely that the company has plans to further connect consumers to their various brands and large IPs, especially things like Lucasfilms and Star Wars, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Pixar Animation Studios. We've seen several attempts at this, but none more prominent than the recent Disney Plus Day and Golden Moments theme drops that are going on VeVe, the digital collectibles app. Not only has every drop sold out in a few seconds, but the resale value has soared to pretty incredible values very quickly for each of these collectibles on the secondary market. While one can imagine that Disney's going to take many interesting and accessible approaches to the Metaverse, the fact that they're getting in on the race can't be ignored, and it's really encouraging for the overall progress of the Metaverse and Metaverse development as a whole. The Sandbox. It's been a slightly quieter week in the Sandbox, but anticipation is still building for the alpha release later this month. A reminder that you have until November 13th to trade your Sandbox Mooncat NFT for a Ponderware Mooncat Zero statue. So if you happen to own one of these, make sure to check out the announcement in the Sandbox Discord, where you can go in and basically trade your existing NFT for a brand new limited edition collectible. Vox Edit version 0.7.1 is now available. This new version of Vox Edit comes with some bug fixes, performance improvements, and a few quality of life changes, so make sure to download the updated version from the Sandbox game website under the Create tab. The Lady Pixie Company NFT collection goes on sale this weekend, the 13th of November at 3 p.m. UTC. It's going to feature 10 diverse and unique one-of-one avatars specifically created for the Sandbox Metaverse. Make sure to jump in there and scoop those up while you can. The Walking Dead Game Jam has also been announced. It began on November 8th, and it's going to run all the way through November 21st. It also looks like there's a lot of sand prizes for the different places, and even a prize for just entering the Game Jam competition. Now, that said, don't expect any entry to be accepted. Traditionally, themed game jams require that you own at least some of the assets from a specific or given collection that have to be used in the Game Jam entry, which means you'll probably need to own some Walking Dead Sandbox NFTs, and you'll have to use those in the creation of the experience for it to be considered a valid entry. That said, if you have some Walking Dead Sandbox NFTs and you want to try your hand at a land build competition or this Game Jam competition, knock yourself out. It sounds like just for entering, you'll be awarded some sand, which is pretty awesome at this point since sand value has risen pretty dramatically. So if you have your creative hat on, get in there, get into the competition, and let's see what you guys can create. Earth2. It's Earth2's 1-year anniversary month, and it sounds like the team may have some big things planned. The most recent announcement revealed that jewel crafting is now live. This gives E2 users the ability to break down jewels and use the shards to craft rare jewels with specific rewards. One such example of a reward is generating additional daily ether value on a specific property. This is a very cool update, and it sounds like it could tie into some additional features that'll be announced down the line. And while we don't know the details of the future announcements, I must say that the application updates in recent weeks have been much smoother overall. The user interface is looking vastly improved, as is the overall site performance. The metaverse space is still wide open right now, and all it takes is one impressive step forward to make a lot of noise in the space. I'm really interested to see what we hear from the Earth2 team over the next few weeks, and I have a feeling we're going to see some really interesting stuff announced. Starbucks. Starbucks recently announced some crypto-friendly changes that will signal a major shift in the corporate viewpoint of cryptocurrency. For some time now, customers have been able to convert their crypto to fiat currency via PayPal, which they can then use to top up their Starbucks accounts. However, now, thanks to a partnership with Bakkt Crypto Wallet, Starbucks customers can pay for their orders directly with Bitcoin. As if introducing crypto wasn't enough, during the Q4 earnings call, management revealed an exciting new update to the rewards program. They went on to state that, quote, "Through blockchain or other innovative technologies, we are exploring how to tokenize STAR to create the ability for other merchants to connect their reward programs to Starbucks rewards." Basically, this sounds like a loyalty points exchange where multiple companies can allow their reward points to be interchangeable or to reward users in other ways that are unique for utilizing the app. This is a fantastic concept that's being adopted by what is arguably the largest coffee company in the world. So this is a huge step forward for crypto and blockchain as a whole, not only signaling a major shift in mainstream adoption, but signaling a major shift in the way companies view this technology. And I have a feeling Starbucks is just the latest in a long list of companies that are going to be taking this step forward, both toward blockchain and crypto, but also toward the metaverse itself. Because while these are parallel directions, they are two different directions that an organization can take right now. One from a metaverse presence perspective, and two from a crypto adoption perspective. And while those paths cross at certain points, they are two individual paths that need to be taken and need to be researched individually. So it's really interesting to see them committing this level of research and innovation to this, and I'm really excited to see what other kinds of things we see come from companies like Starbucks here in the near future. All right, guys, and the last update I had for this week, as always, was VeVe, and it was a very special week for the VeVe Collectibles app. This week marked the release of the Disney Plus Day and Disney Golden Moments themed NFTs. Each day this week, we saw the release of a new pair of Golden Moments collectibles. From The Simpsons to Star Wars, Elsa to Pizza Planet, these moments look incredible and will probably have incredibly long-term collectible value. I know I was just in Disney World a few weeks ago, and the Golden 50th Anniversary merchandise that was being sold there was beyond popular. It was absolutely flying off the shelves. Some of it was already out of stock, and they were having a hard time just keeping it in stock for people to purchase. I really expect these limited edition digital collectibles to garner similar demand over time. In addition to the Golden Moments collection, VeVe also announced their plans for DesignerCon. This is the first time in which I wasn't able to list all of the drops they have planned here, because over the next 2 days, they have 14 different drops planned for DesignerCon. These are all going to be Decon-themed VeVe drops, and they're going to be occurring today and Saturday. If you want the full list of everything that's going to be dropping, I recommend going to VeVe's official Discord, to their official Twitter, or heading over to their Medium page to check out the information on those drops. All right, guys, that was all I had for this week. After last week, which was an insane week in the world of metaverses and NFTs and blockchain, things came back to earth a little bit. Nevertheless, still some interesting things to talk about, some interesting topics to cover. I imagine we're going to keep seeing things like this as the weeks go on, and I'll keep digging through that news to find the most interesting tidbits to bring to you guys in these weekly updates. Remember, guys, if you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to get notified. Other than that, I want to thank you guys all for the incredible support. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, an excellent weekend, and until next time, we'll see you soon.